Good morning. My name is Jane Alston and I'm Programme Manager for Beauty Therapy at Petrock College. My job role is to look after anybody that's joining us for beauty therapy, nail technology, spa therapy, and also makeup artistry. And with me on screen today is Derek Jenkins.
Hello, good morning. My name, as you know, is Derek Jenkins, and I'm the curriculum leader for hairdressing and barbering. And my role really is to oversee the various programs that we run, the full-time, part-time ones, and the apprenticeship groups, and just help our students do the best they can.
So we look forward to answering any questions that you have this morning relating to either hair or beauty. So what is the average class size for vocational classes? That varies every year, obviously, depending on how many students apply. The average class size, I would say, for beauty therapy would be about 16. And that's a nice number for an equal amount of working in pairs and working on each other. For part-time classes, it varies from up to 20 with our part-time evening classes. And with makeup artistry, about the same, 14 to 16. Nail technology always brings us big numbers and we can be up into sort of like the 20 to 30s. But again, it varies from year to year.
It's the same in hairdressing and barbering. We have group sizes of about 16 up to about 20. When we recruit more than 20, then we look at subdividing the groups. For instance, this year we've got 2 level 2 groups running and 3 level 3 groups running. So we don't restrict people coming on. As soon as our group sizes are the size that we can fit in, what we then do is we keep chatting to people, and once we have enough to another group, then we run another group. Yeah, good question.
Do I need to do work experience? Yes, work experience is a really good essential part of your training, because what you're doing within hair and beauty, you're learning to work in a salon environment, a spa environment. So the best experience that you can have once you've learned your skills is to go out in the industry and to gain experience in the workplace. We have a really strong relationship with the local employers, and many of our students go out on work experience, and quite often this results in your first employment, and it's really a good time for you to shine and show the skills that you've learned and boost your confidence, which is amazing.
Yes, work experience we see as an important part of all our courses. And as Jane had said, often our students go out to get work experience, they impress the employers, and they end up getting their first job that way. And it's nice for the businesses too, because they can try before they buy. I had a very excited student in this week that was allowed to do her first barber's haircut. Nothing to do with the barber shop being absolutely swamped with clients on Wednesday, but she was absolutely thrilled. So she was supervised, she did a first haircut. And everyone's been told about that. So it's a really worthwhile thing. Our technical certificates and our technical diplomas, the exam boards insist that they have an involvement with local industry, and part of their course is to prove that they've had a successful work experience.
Yes. Is there an option to study part-time? Absolutely yes to that question. We have a strong facility for part-time learners. With our level 2 beauty therapy, we've had success over many years of part-time courses. These generally run in the evening, 2 evenings a week, and some years run over an afternoon and an evening. That just depends on size, class sizes. As Derek's quite rightly said earlier, sometimes if we have large numbers, we can split the groups and then accommodate an afternoon and an evening or 2 evenings. I have a really successful level 2 beauty therapy part-time course running this year, and a lovely part-time body and spa course which runs on an afternoon and evening. And those adult learners are really enjoying coming back to college, learning an industry they've always wanted to do, but perhaps at the time when they first went into education, it wasn't something they had the option for. So at any age, you can study part-time and work alongside at the same time, and also work alongside with your family. So it fits in really well.
Yeah, we mirror what Jane does. It's for 19 plus learners, our part-time courses, because if you're under 19, you should be in full-time education. So we have a full suite of courses if you are a school leaver under 19, which are our study programs. But if you're 19 plus, we have evening courses and daytime courses to fit into people's schedules. And again, we offer the introduction courses at level 2 that will bring you straight into hairdressing or straight into barbering at an entry level. And successful candidates at level 2 can then come back and study at level 3. So they end up getting the advanced skills as well as the entry skills. And we always look at a program really that once you've achieved your level 2, which is your entry skills, you then come back and pick up your level 3, which is your advanced skills. So, yep, we do part-time courses and full-time courses.
What are facilities like for the course? We are so very lucky with our facilities. We have an amazing, I say new building. I think we've been in our building for about 3 years now, but we have state-of-the-art building with each salon environment replicating what it's like to work in a salon. We've also extremely lucky to have a fully functioning spa. So those students going into the spa industry can learn their skills with monitoring and maintaining spa, such as jacuzzi, hot tub, etc. And each of our salons are fully equipped, really smart, and such a fantastic learning environment. And they replicate working in a salon. So it's a fantastic facility to be able to train in.
The lifestyle building was a multi-million-pound specialist block built for hair and beauty and catering, and we feel really spoiled. It looks good, it works. As soon as you walk into the front door, there's the reception. You look around our atrium, and we've got the beauty salons and the nail tech salon and the barber shop and the hairdressing salons. It feels good, and our students love it. And we are well supplied with the latest equipment and the latest stock. So when our learners go out into industry, that have used what's current at the time. And we just feel really, really spoiled. In fact, at the moment, we're having a brand new barbershop built. So we're really looking forward to that when we come back after our Christmas break. So a brand new barbershop, just waiting for our brand new barbers. Yes.
So what sort of beauty course would I need to be able to work on a cruise ship? So you would need to start with your technical certificate level 2 in beauty therapy. This gives you all of your skills that you need to be able to enter the fantastic world of working in beauty. And then on a successful completion of your level 2, then you would need to progress onto your level 3 technical advanced diploma in beauty therapy. This then covers all of the aspects that you would be needing to work on a cruise ship. And cruise ships generally like you to choose which direction to go in. So whether you're a massage therapist, whether you're into your electrical facial treatments, etc., spa therapy, but with the level 3 technical diploma advanced course, this gives you all of the skills that you need to be able to progress into that industry. We have had many students who have been successful with cruise ship organizations, and we quite often have cruise ship employers come down and give talks and recruitment ideas and give an idea of what they're looking for. But many of our students are now enjoying fantastic careers on board a cruise ship and have trained with us right from level 2, progressing on to level 3.
We've got members of staff also that have gone to work on board ship as well.
Yes, we have.
Although they don't come back.
Do we practice on the public as well as on each other, students-wise? Yes, we do. First of all, you practice on each other in your pairs, and that gives you the chance to gain your confidence with the skills that you're learning, because obviously there are quite a few skills that you have to cover, and you need to build your confidence up. The first client session that I usually run is friends and family. So you'll working on somebody that you're familiar with. So you're building your confidence up in a commercial setting, but it's on a familiar face, which is nice. And then we open up our commercial salons for paying clients to come in, which is what you're training to do in industry. So it's a fantastic step up to be able to showcase your skills and gain confidence and experience, because you need to work on different skin types, different nail types, body types when it comes to spa therapies and body massage, etc. So we have busy commercial salons, and these clients are well aware that you're students. They're lovely, they're patient, but it gives you a chance to check your timings and to really become commercially viable, which is what you're aiming to do.
Yes, that's the key word. Our courses are vocationally aimed, and what we're looking for is that all our students are able to go straight from college and go out to work. So initially, we have in hairdressing and barbering, we have things called blocks, which are plastic heads. And it's a bit odd seeing the students wander around with severed head under their arms, but that's part of hairdressing and barbering. And the barbers have beards. That's even more interesting. So the students start out working on blocks to build up their confidence. As soon as they feel confident and competent, then they can bring in friends and families to help them break into their first haircuts and styling. And then we bring in clients. In fact, they started 11, 12 weeks ago, and they're bringing in their first clients next week. So the only way to learn skills is to actually do it. So as soon as we can get people off their plastic heads, their blocks, working on each other and working on clients, then we do that. And we also have good fun in barbering, because they practice their open razor shaves on balloons. And the challenge is, once you can shave a balloon without popping it, you can do a client without popping the client. So the public are always welcome. We have a reception system where people can book in, and we run columns as they would be used to when they go out to work in the salons and barbershops.
So how are vocational subjects assessed? So this very much depends on which course you're attending and which course you're enrolled on. So if we think about our full-time courses, which are our technical certificates, those are assessed by a theory exam, usually in March, and this varies from about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes paper. Now, this exam paper is based on every subject that you have been taught since September. So we go through all of your new units, and we help you revise, we revise with you, and we go over the information and make sure that your knowledge is confident and ready for your theory examination. Practically wise, you have a 6-7 hour practical exam, a practical assessment, which really replicates working in a salon and completing a column in that salon. So this is split over 2 clients, or divided over 2 clients, and you'll work through different skills that the awarding body has asked you to perform in the morning, and then other skills in the afternoon. So it's just like coming into a salon, looking at a column and thinking, I've got this particular treatment to do, that particular treatment to do, and actually performing those treatments in a timed, professional salon environment. By the time you get to that practical assessment, which is usually in April, you will have worked on clients, you've done your treatments or performed your treatments many times. So your confidence then is usually very high. And of course, it's exam conditions, but you're doing the job that you're really wanting to do, and it feels comfortable just to perform those treatments. With our part-time students, then we have continual assessment, where after each unit, or when we're able to open commercial salons, we set assessment dates for you to be able to perform things like manicures, pedicures, facials, waxing, etc. And you'll work on each other with your practice assessments, and also then on commercial clients for your final assessments. But those are ongoing, so it's not necessarily like a set end of year full day. With the examinations for part-time students, we have what we call evolve examinations, and those are done online. They're multiple choice questions, and they are set after each unit completion. So again, all of the information has been taught and covered. We help you revise, and then we know that you're ready to sit that exam.
It's the same in hairdressing and barbering. The evening part-time courses are assessed as they travel through the course. So once you feel confident and competent, you are assessed on a module. You then own that module, then you move on to the next module. And as you travel through, you do the multi-choice online papers. And at the end of the course, you have a whole logbook full of successes. And then we put that through to your final certification. For the full-time courses, they're the technical certificates and diplomas. You're assessed on theory by doing either a 2 or 2.5 hour written paper. You do several mocks before you get there, so you have lots of practice before you sit and do your written paper. It's not most favorite part of the course, but we have 100% pass rate, so we're really proud of our students. The practical is run like a day in a barbershop or a hairdressing salon. You do a synoptic exam. Sitting Guild tell you what they want you to achieve. You bring in the various clients, you're examined on that day, and you have an opportunity of having a pass, a merit, or a distinction. And the apprentices, they're assessed in their theory as they travel through the year, and at the end of their apprenticeship course, they sit a similar type of exam. Sitting Guild will come down, sit in the room with them for several hours, see them work on a range of clients, and again, they can get a pass or a merit or a distinction.
Is there a combined hair and beauty course? Yes, we'd have a level 1 beauty and hair course that students can go on to, which is a really good stepping stone if you're not quite sure which industry you would like to progress onto. With combining hair and beauty, many people feel they like to do both if they're thinking of going into the makeup artistry industry as well, and things like weddings are very popular. Being able to do wedding makeup and hair ups, to be able to offer the full package makes you very competitive in the industry, which is brilliant. Also, with our makeup artistry course, that covers makeup, application, and hair. So we have the level 1 hair and beauty, and we also have makeup artistry, which covers both. So what costs are involved with the courses, kit costs and uniforms? So with every course that we offer, we also have the additional costs of your kit and uniform. So this varies very slightly depending on which course you're attending, but the average cost of a kit and uniform would be around £250. So it literally does depend on which course. You need to have that kit available to be able to perform the skills that you're learning, and also to be able to practice at home. The uniform is essential. You're going into an industry which is customer facing. We have a high level of professional standards. So we expect you to wear a uniform as you would as if you're working in a salon. And it makes you feel very professional and you look very professional. With regards to the nail technology, it's essential that you have their kits that are suggested, because all of the products have been tried and tested, and it's important to know the ingredients that you're using within your nail technology. And they've all of the kits that we have online for you to purchase have been carefully selected and planned so that we know it's everything that you need for your course. We also suggest that you purchase textbooks as well to help you. We have e-learning, we have e-resources, but to have a textbook at home for your revision and your completion of assignments and revision tasks is really helpful.
Yes, it's about £250 for the average kit list. The uniform will depend on which course you're doing. We follow the high level of the industry standards, and when we're assessed by our external assessors, they expect our students to look the part. Most hairdressers and barbering students will need their tools not only for the college course but to practice at home, but also when they go to industry. It's expected that practitioners have their own personal kit with them, and as they travel through their courses they pick up bits of kit that they particularly like. If you want to have a look at the kit lists for the various courses, if you go onto the Petroc website, put in a wild search for kit lists, and then you can scroll down and see the beauty and the hairdressing kit lists. So you can see exactly what there is in the kit lists and what you'd be expected to purchase.
So how is a level 2 course different from a level 3? So you would need to start on a level 2 course in beauty, because this gives you what we would call your bread and butter treatments of the industry. These are the treatments that you would expect to be able to do in a salon environment, or perhaps if you wanted to work freelance. So these are your essential treatments that every salon and every therapist should be expected to be able to perform. And then we would advise you for industry and for working freelance to be able to progress on to level 3. Level 3 then goes on to your more technical skills. Sometimes you take a sideways step into a different learning aim. So, for example, once completing your level 2 beauty therapy course, you may decide that your avenue is nail technology. So then you can go on to a level 3 nail technology course because you've completed your level 2. You may decide you want to progress onto the advanced level 3 in beauty therapy. Like I mentioned earlier, this gives you your skills to be able to work abroad or internationally, on board ship on a cruise liner. And also it helps with employability. Having that edge to be able to offer everything on a treatment menu is essential. It's a competitive world. You need to be able to offer as much as you can as a therapist. Also with level 2 makeup artistry, the subjects that you cover are a wide area of eras. So to start off with your level 2 and learn the skills, then progress on to level 3 to things like special effects, and then on to university.
So we would consider that the level 2 for hairdressing and barbering is entry level. So once you're qualified at level 2, you can start working in a hairdressing salon or a barber shop. But the level 3 are the high level skills. So once you feel comfortable with your level 2, once you've been successful at level 2, we would recommend that our students come back to pick the high level skills. Again, this gives you an opportunity to progress your career, to develop your skills so you can meet the client's needs. And also, if you want to work internationally or on the cruise ships for hairdressing and barbering, the level 3 is the qualification that they look for.
Can I still go to university after studying a BTEC course? Yes, providing your grades are your entry level from your grades are what you need, then yes, you can progress on to university. The level 3 makeup artistry and the level 3 advanced diploma in beauty therapy both carry UCAS points. So this is an excellent way to enter university, and quite often students may diverse into other areas with attending university. Obviously, it all depends on which route that you would like to take.
It's the same with the advanced diplomas in hairdressing and barbering. They carry UCAS points, and students have an opportunity of applying for a university place.
Will I have to do maths and English? Yes, always a big question. Depending on how successful you are with your GCSE results, if they aren't as strong as you hoped, then you will have to continue them at college. It's a government policy that everybody should actually achieve a grade C in maths or English at completion of their college courses. It's actually over and above your core timetable. And sometimes students find that if they're not sort of studying 6 or 7 GCSEs, but their core program that we're studying is obviously that they have a lot to study, but sometimes they find a different environment, a new environment to learn the maths and English, that they're successful, hopefully, whilst they're at college. And each year that you're enrolled on a course at Petroc, then you're able to attend your maths and English and hopefully achieve it this time.
It's part of the government agenda for Maths and English that all under 19-year-old students study Maths and English if they haven't achieved a grade 3 and above. If you're 19 plus, then you won't be expected to do Maths and English.
So we have a new question here. Are any hair and beauty courses starting in the new year in January or February? Unfortunately, at the moment, we're not looking to have any January starts. We would recommend that you interview now and prepare ready to start in September. We are fully in capacity. We are full capacity for our courses this year, and we are halfway through. And we find we're full on with our timetables, and it's just a matter of, unfortunately, we just don't have the capacity to be able to start these courses halfway through. So I would strongly advise to interview now and start your course in September.
Yeah, we are interviewing this week and next week already. So please get your applications in.
So thank you so much for your questions. We hope that you've been able to gain a lot of knowledge, and that any questions that you had have been answered. And as Derek has said, we're interviewing now, so please get your applications in. We look forward to be able to meet you over the phone for interviews at the moment, and hopefully face-to-face soon. And then we can answer any further questions that you have, and also any advice that you require about kits and uniforms and anything that we haven't covered. Then the Guidance Centre are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to all the courses that we offer. But we really look forward to being able to meet you as future students for beauty therapy.
And thank you very much for coming along and coming to our virtual open day.